Do you know who won a cuspy?
Find out today on Medical History Mysteries.
So there's this award that goes out by drbicuspid.com, right? And it's called a cuspy, and it recognizes different people in the industry that are kind of standouts, whether they're influencers or educators or something else. And I'm so proud that you are the educator of the year.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. And honestly, I couldn't have ever made anything like that happen unless I had great audiences and great friends and people behind me who voted for me. So thank you to all of you who really did your part to vote for me and help me win this award. It means so much to me because, day to day as a speaker and day to day as a teacher, you don't always get the kudos and the pats on the back that you think you want, or you need. And so winning awards like this makes it so much more worthwhile. So thank you, everybody. I truly appreciate it.
That is amazing. And I'm so proud of you. And I want to talk a
Thank
little
you.
bit about what that means and where you're going to get your award. And also the fact that we get to spend every week together and kind of have a little chat about something pharmacologic. But it's really only like a niblet of the whole topic, really. And so I really think that we should talk about maybe live conferences and maybe attending a lecture of yours and how much more you would get out of it than if you just sort of catch up with us each week, which we love that you do, but obviously there's more education to be gleaned.
Well, thank you. So I will tell you that, I've been fortunate and blessed enough to really have been invited to almost every major dental conference this year. The only one I'm not attending is the Hinman because, with Hinman, there's got to be a year off for everybody, right? So this is my year off from Hinman. But ordinarily, I love the opportunity. I was at Yankee. What a great experience that was. I'll be at Chicago midwinter where the award will be presented to me. And of course, I love Kevin Henry. I love what he does with Dr. Bicuspid. So it's going to be great to see him. And again, it's an honor and a blessing to get that award. And then after that, I'll be at all the other major dental meetings, California Dental Association, and so on. The point of all that is, Pam, is that if you're going to go to a national meeting or even a regional meeting, go and listen to speakers and pay attention. It's so hard. The thrust is go there and get credits. But really, the thrust should be go there and learn. And even if you're half paying attention, try to get some new niblets, new little pearls you can take back to practice with you. Because every time you do that, it builds the collective knowledge of the office. Dentists and hygienists don't realize how great an impact they have on the rest of the staff when they share those little nuggets with them because it builds the overall knowledge of the staff to a point where now everyone's knowledgeable because you've learned it and you've shared. There is a dark side, though. And the dark side is that not every speaker gives information that may be relevant to your practice. Okay. So choose wisely. And I hate to say this out loud because both you and I have been on stage and behind podiums for many years now. There are some speakers that give out information that turns out to be erroneous. So you got to do your homework. If you hear something at a live lecture from a speaker who says, this is what you should do, and it doesn't sound right to you or it doesn't sort of jive with what you learned in school, go back and do your own research, and make sure that point was well founded because everybody's entitled to make a mistake. And maybe it was just misspoken, or maybe it was truly erroneous that the speaker just didn't have a full grasp of the material. And I'm going to tell you, just from my little corner of the world, there are a lot of pharmacology speakers these days. All of a sudden, everybody's an expert in pharmacology and opioids, and that's fine. The more the merrier. But having said that, I want to know, at least in my heart, if I'm an attendee to a meeting, that everyone really has that broad background to speak in that topic and has a full command of the facts. And I can't say that because I've not heard all the other speakers speak, but I know when I present my courses, I make sure all my courses are based on facts and easily retrievable. And anybody can come to me at any time and say, "Where'd you get that?" And I'll be able to produce, the study that I based that on.
Hence being educator of the year.
Oh,
So No, but it's true. And especially if you're going to take something you learned in a course and make it a protocol for your practice. Like I lecture on tooth decay and composites and things like that. And it's easy to say, like, try this polisher. You try it and you either like it or you don't. Where, bringing in something that can impact somebody's health or possibly a medical emergency in the practice, regardless of where you get your sources from, definitely do your research before you turn a bill into a law in your practice.
Couldn't have said it better. And for those students out there, because I know we have some students that watch us as well, again, I've had no greater joy in my life than being a teacher, other than the birth of my two children. There was no greater joy in my life than being a teacher and having been a teacher for all these years, some 26 years now. All these hygienists and dentists that I've trained and educated. The great joy I get out of that, though, is that I know you're going to be great when you get out there. But learning starts not just, in school in the classroom. It starts outside the classroom too. So subscribe to journals. Like if you're a hygienist, subscribe to RDH magazine, right? Subscribe to something that's within your profession. If you're a dentist, subscribe to the Journal of the American Dental Association. Get those things delivered to your home now. If you're a student hygienist or a student dentist, get those delivered to your home now. Start getting into the practice of reading them and getting used to the content so that when you do graduate and you're out there, it becomes seamless for you. So you don't let the ball drop and then as pharmacology goes, it sort of leaks out of your ears over the years and you kind of forget what you learned. So it's about learning it, but it's also about maintaining your education throughout your life.
That's such a great practice. I see so many people looking for clinical, legal, practice management, HR advice on social media. Don't do that. Obviously, you want to work with the experts. So there's definitely great places where experts are accessible to you, especially if you are a dental student and you want to learn about managing your loans and your finances and maybe buying into a practice, or maybe you should be an associate, or maybe you should join a DSO. Subscribe to Dental Economics. It's certainly going to only
Right.
help you.
Yes.
So, all right. Congratulations on your cuspy. I can't
Mhm.
wait to see you at Chicago Midwinter. I'll be there too. And let me know when you're getting your award. Hopefully I can come and cheer you on.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you again, everybody who voted for me. You can't thank you enough. You're the best. I appreciate it very much. Thank you all.
It was really no medical history mystery to know that you're the best. So this one was a medical history mystery fail, but it was certainly a win. And congratulations.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Pam.
See you next week.
See you, everybody.